is up, QC fam? It is Queen Chef, chef, author, healer. I am a chef by trade, a writer by gift, and a healer by nature. I basically teach people strategies to heal using self-love, addressing inner child wounds, purpose discovery, and energetic alignment. So what I want to discuss today, though, is I feel like we are really in an era where everybody is, getting a lot of their information from online, getting a lot of their teachings from online. And I mean, that's what it's for. That's what the World Wide Web is for. We have all these different platforms, and people are doing their thing. People are teaching. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of now, though, is a lot of people telling you what's wrong with you, but nobody's really telling you how to fix it. And there are some who have programs, who have teachings and different things like that, which I can appreciate. Everybody got to get their coin. Get your coin. Get your coin. I ain't mad at you. Get your coin. So a lot of people are charging for the information and stuff like that. But there's just some things, and I'm speaking for me. There's just some things I feel like we have to share in order to help each other get to the point where we're able to monetarily invest. And some of those basic things, that's the stuff I want to share right here on my channel. So one of the things I'm gonna share today, to get on with it, a lot of people are hurt. You need to heal. If you have this going on, you need to heal. If you don't trust, you need to heal. Heal that, heal this. Nobody's really telling you how, are they? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Joy, Queen Chef or whatever. I'm finna tell you one of the first steps. One of the first things you have to do to be ready for a healing journey for real, or that first step in the healing journey for real, you have to start getting to know yourself again. Start getting to know yourself intimately. You have to go back, way back. You have to go back to childhood and think about some of the things you used to like to do as a child. Think about the things that were really important to you. Think about the things that you just enjoyed doing as a hobby, what you said you wanted to be when you grew up. That's all important when it comes to the healing journey, because it all comes full circle at some point. My bad, y'all. I'm looking off because I'm outside. And you already know when I'm outside, it's, my surroundings and stuff. I have the attention span of a toddler. Anyway, one of the most important things, the reason that stuff is important is because as the healing journey comes full circle, what you're going to learn is toward the end, which sidebar, the healing journey never ends, because the healing journey never really ends because life is always happening. That's not to say you're always going to be hurt, getting beat up on. It's not to say that. It's just for you to remember that the journey is lifelong. You're constantly evolving. You're encountering new things. You're going to get new tests because life happens in cycles. That's how that works. It's not just a cliche saying. It's not just a thing to say. It's factual. Life happens in cycles, and it's like as you're evolving, you're graduating. As you're evolving, you're moving up through the ranks. And at every like they say, that other cliche thing they say is new levels, new devils. That's how that works. So as you move up through the ranks of life, as you move up through the ranks of spirituality, of your growth, whatever, you're gonna have new tests. You're gonna have new things going on. You're gonna have new challenges. So anyway, I say that to say, as you're evolving through different healing journeys or different types of healing processes, because you might have to heal from a breakup. You might have a healing process that deals with grief. You might have a healing process that deals with a friendship breakup, losing a job. I'll tell you right now, for myself, my journey is about letting go of everything related to any type of wound or any type of thing that's ever had a stronghold on me. And I'll go ahead and be transparent. For me right now, one of the challenges I'm facing, it's not breakups, it's not letting go of people. Like I've done all that. I won't say mastered, because we always learning, but I've came a long way when it comes to those. I've evolved through the ranks when it comes to those. But one of the things for me right now is I'm dealing with my lack mindset and what it means to really walk into abundance, and what it means to really have faith in spirit and know that spirit really got you like that. That's what it is for me. And when I tell y'all, it's hard. It's like I'm making every step and I'm making every stride, but it is so hard because I almost want to come to tears. It's so hard because it's like, God, I trust you, but I've never seen this. I trust you, but this has never happened for me. It's never happened. Oh my God, y'all, I'm finna cry. Thank you, God. Anyway, it's never happened for me. it's never happened for anybody close to me. Like, my dreams are so big, and the journey I'm on right now, it is forcing me to be, it is forcing me to, like, to show my faith. It's one thing to say you got it, but now it's like, no, like, barbecue a mildew, what you gonna do? Like, baby, you gotta show it. Like, you gotta show it. It's not enough to just say, I believe you got me. And so for me, it's something, for those of you who have been around for a little while, you know that I was a caterer full-time for 5 years, from 2019 to halfway through 2024, or the end of 2023, I'll say, but I closed it out like in the middle of 2024. And then I went on to get a job with a restaurant chain. I've been with that chain since December of 2023. So like pretty much the very beginning of 2024. So here I am halfway through 2025, or almost halfway. And now I'm like, I got that nudge, like, all right, this was great, this was cool, but it's time to go back and do like your purpose driven stuff. Not back to catering exactly. I'm part-time doing that, but it's like I'm flip-flopping the roles. Before, catering was full-time, that was my thing, and I did a little like inspirational stuff here. I did some writing there, ghostwriter for a few people, like worked on books. I did like my little poetry on the side, like, you know, different little stuff like it, but that was on the side. And it's like, now it's time to flip-flop, because if you say you want to be purpose driven, you say you want to you know, you want to demonstrate what this journey looks like for others. And y'all, this is all coming, it's all coming together, I promise. You want to demonstrate what this looks like for others, you have to live it. You have to live it. It's not enough to just have learned it, mastered it, grew through it. You got to demonstrate it for them. And so I won't say I'm being forced, but like, it's like, no, it's go time. It's time to do that now. So I said that to say, for me, the journey is requiring me to now flip-flop those roles, where it's like, oh, I'll do some catering if I feel like it. I'll do some catering on the side, but my full-time thing has to be my purpose thing. And the way this message comes full circle is, when I say you have to go back to your childhood, and how this journey comes full circle is because when you're truly ready and when you truly know you've evolved, you're going to come back to that stuff from childhood. As a child, my favorite things to do were read and write. My favorite things now today is still to read and write. Obviously, cooking has been my first love for a long time, but an immediate second is a tie between reading and writing. That's what I enjoy. That's what I love. Hi, how are you? That's what I enjoy. That's what I love. And so here it is, like, now coming full circle for me. And you know, I'm being forced to be the demonstration of the things that I'm now teaching, because that's what it's about now. It's about purpose. It's about being purpose driven. And like I said in my intro, you know, my little tagline, I teach people to heal using strategies around self-love, addressing inner child wounds, purpose discovery, and energy alignment. So I have to be a demonstration of all of those things, because those are the components that I'm using to teach you how to truly get to an evolved place, how to truly get to that healed place, that healed space. Because at the root of it all, you know why you have to go back to childhood? You have to go back to what's real, and what's real for you is because at the root of it all is authenticity. At the root of your healing, what you're really trying to get back to is authenticity. The true you, the real you, that's the part of you that you have to put forth in the world in order to draw in all the things you want. And that's what I aim to demonstrate. That is what, not just teach, that's what I aim to demonstrate. And so anyway, now I didn't finish where I was going with the story of, you know, having to get out of the job, but because it's all still coming together. But basically, like, I've been at that job for a while, and now it's at the point where, all right, girl, it's time to make another move. It's time to start doing those purpose driven things. Because as a child, you knew. As a child, and this may not be the case for everybody, like, everybody might not grow up to be what they want to be as a child, but there were things as a child that you enjoyed, that you liked, and they could be help guiding you in your life right now. So I said all that to say, one of the primary things, one of the most important things that you're going to have to do first to really get your healing journey started and to know that you're ready, you have to start getting in touch with who you really are at the core. Who are you? What do you love? You have to go out and do things. Go out and spend time alone. So the more you spend time by yourself, the less opportunity you have to lean on others to figure out what it is that you want to do, or how you want to spend your time, or where you want to go to eat. Spend more time alone. I'm not trying to separate you from your family. I'm not trying to put everybody in isolation. That's not my goal. Although isolation is an important part of the healing journey too. But just be intentional about spending more time alone, at least one day a week, or even if it's just a few hours of your free time on your off day. Just like sit back and think, like, what would I like to be doing right now? If it's something you can't actually afford to do, then find an alternative, but spend some time alone. Figure out what you would be doing if you had no obligations to anyone. You just have free time. What do you want to do outside of resting? Because Lord knows. Hold on, child. I don't know if these squirrels or actual real beasts in these bushes behind me, but anyway, figure out what it is. Like, that's just one way, or that's just one method that you can use, is spending more time alone, doing more things by yourself, so you can figure out what it is you like. What do you like to do? But because that's going to be the most important step. I have like so many things coming. This is just the beginning for me. Like, y'all know, I'm still new to this YouTube thing, and I'm trying to break in here. So I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe. If you're new, please subscribe, please like, leave a comment if you made it this far, and let me know that you got something out of this. I just want to be a demonstration of what I'm actually trying to share with people and teach with people. I don't want to just talk about it. I want you to actually see it being done. And so when we're all a year from now, 2 years from now, and it's like, dang, I learned this from Joy, and look at what she's doing. Look at how it's helped me. That's my goal. That's my only goal, is to live out my life's purpose. And for me, the first step of my healing journey was really going back to finding out, looking at those things that were important to me as a child, those things that I was talented at, gifted at. You know, another thing that I did at the very beginning, way back in maybe 2017, I think, when I wrote my first journal, started writing my books. It's crazy how this all comes full circle. This stuff that I'm going to be releasing now this year in 2025, I started in 2017, like under a whole different company, thinking it was going to be something else. Life happened, and yeah, but here we are. Everything on divine time, right? It happened when it's supposed to happen. But anyway, one of the things I did way back then to get started with that brand that I was doing at the time, it was called Peace and Prosperity. And one of the things I did was I text maybe like 5 to 10 people in my phone, and I was like, what do you get from me? Like, what is it that you know you can come to me for, and you're gonna get it no matter what? And I use some of those responses to help me figure out my purpose, help me figure out, or just not my purpose in itself, or by way of like how I should be making money, but I use that to guide me towards what I needed to be focused on. Because it's like, okay, if somebody was telling me, I know I'm gonna get some good food, I got that as an answer. I know I'm gonna get encouragement. I know I'm gonna get like your determination. I know I'm gonna get good energy. I know I'm gonna get like I'm gonna be inspired. So when I'm hearing these things repeatedly, it's like, okay, now I have to find a way to bring all this together and figure out how I'm going to use it to fulfill my purpose and do my job on this earth, to raise the vibration and you know, inspire people essentially and help others. So I encourage you to do that. Reach out to people. If you're having an issue with getting started on your journey, and I encourage you to talk to people who knew you as a child as well. What did I like? What did I spend most of my time doing? Like, those are the things that's going to help you start getting in touch with getting to know you. So all in all, I just want you guys to know is there are people out here who really want you, who are not just gonna keep telling you, you need to heal, you need to heal. I'm here to help you learn how, and we're gonna use those 4 strategies that I told you to help you heal for real. Because this year we healing for real, and like I said, we're using purpose discovery, self-love, addressing those inner child wounds, and energy alignment. So make sure y'all are tuning into the other videos, especially for energy alignment. If you're into meditation and affirmations, I have those videos as well. It's a separate playlist from Home Cooked Conversations, but there's one up there right now for inner child healing, but there will be more. Anyway, and I'll probably tag that video to this one. But anyway, I want you guys to know I have more coming by way of products and different things that you guys will be able to use in your everyday lives, things that I've used, but now I'm figuring out how to put them in a form that I can get to a lot of people at once. So anyway, all that will be on my site when the time comes. Right now, I just want to share information. I just want to let you know that I love you. I hope that you are excited about your healing journey. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you're going to be better because of it. So anyway, y'all take care, be well, and I'm going to do the same.